Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome to social studies class. We are going to start chapter number 4. Now look at content page. Chapter number 4, measuring the weather is on page number 15. Now let's open page 15. First of all, write date and day on this page. Chapter number 4, measuring the weather. This chapter is about measuring weather. Measuring weather is a bit complicated. We have to use special apparatus designed to measure the amount of rain, direction of wind, minimum and maximum temperature and air pressure. These special apparatus are rain gauge, wind vane, thermometer and barometer. Now let's study rain gauge. A rain gauge measures the amount of rain that has fallen. This is a metal or plastic container at the top of which is a funnel. Inside the container is a glass cylinder marked in millimeter. Rain falls on the funnel and collects in the cylinder where it is measured every day. This is a sample of rain gauge. Look here, there is a plastic or metallic container in which a glass funnel is present and a glass cylinder is marked in millimeter. The rain falls on this funnel and collected in this measuring cylinder. Here the rainfall is measured in millimeters. The second instrument is wind vane. This is simplest weather measuring device is the wind vane. A metal arrow with the tail is mounted on a pole or roof so that it will turn around. It points in the direction from which wind is blowing. This is perhaps not as important in countries like Pakistan where winds are more consistent, but in Europe the direction varies from day to day. The tail fin keeps the arrow pointed in the direction of the wind. Many schools in UK keep a wind chart entering the direction of each day. The third instrument is thermometer. A thermometer measures the temperature. An ordinary thermometer such as one we may have at home shows the temperature at the moment we are looking at it. For weather purpose, we really need a maximum and minimum thermometer. This instantly shows us the highest and lowest temperature since the temperature is reset usually every day. It has a U-shaped tube which is filled with mercury. Mercury moves up and down in the arms. These are called arms of the thermometer. Two small pieces of metal are also present in the tube on the top of mercury column. As the mercury goes upward in the hot column, this is the hot column, this is the cold column. As the mercury goes upward in the hot column, it pushes the steel marker. When the mercury in the hot side goes back down, the temperature falls. It leaves the steel marker behind so that we can see the highest temperature point as it reached. The Cold column does the same except when the temperature rises. The little steel marker is left behind to show the lowest point it reaches. The steel marker are reset on the column of mercury by pulling them down with the magnet. This is a cold column. There are two temperature scale here. One is Fahrenheit scale, the second is centigrade scale. This is centigrade scale and this is Fahrenheit scale. This is hot column. The temperature rises in this way. There are also two scales, Fahrenheit scale and centigrade scale. The next instrument is barometer. The barometer is the vital instrument in weather forecasting. This measures the pressure or the weight of the air and is probably the most important instrument for forecasting the weather. There are two kinds of barometer. The first one is the Android barometer and the second one is the mercury barometer. Now look what these barometer do. First of all, we look on the Android barometer. The Android barometer is tough and more generally used for measuring heights in mountain and until recently as the altimeter in aircraft. This looks a bit like a clock. It can be carried about easily. It shows the weight of the air on dial. Inside the case is collapsible airtight box of thin metal with the most of air pumped out. As the air pressure changes, it pushes the sides of the box in or out. The end of the box has a string attached to it. It whirls the dial. Now look at the metallic box. This metallic box is with partial vacuum. Thin front side of the box expands or contracts with air pressure. As the air pressure changes, it moves the box in and out, which is attached to the string which whirls the dial. The second barometer is mercury barometer. This is a glass tube about 1 meter in length, which is closed at one end. It is filled with mercury and it is open in the other end. It is placed in the bowl of mercury. This mercury acts as a kind of scale. The weight of the air pushes the mercury up and down so that we can see how heavy the column of air above it is. The average height is about 760 millimeter. The mercury barometer is fragile and cannot be moved easily.